this music video is a direct sequel to Feed. So it will pick up right where Feed just about ended. Um, and this song was written uh, in Nashville while Cam and I were outside and we were talking about how much we just wanted to go enjoy the grass and the green, but we were stuck inside a building, forced to write a song. And at that time it was like we kind of just felt like giving up, a usual feeling that happens unfortunately for me. Um and I felt like it was like, dude, it's just Cam and I against the world. And at this moment, we're about to like, we haven't written a hit yet. We need a hit. We need something. This is literally going to be the end of us. And goddamn, I just want to go touch the grass, the green. And that's why the song is called The Green. Um, but I just, you said, how did you not give up? I wrote a song instead. So this is our only chance to break free of this cage. This was literally Cam and I being like, dude, we have to write a song that is a hit. We are in a cage. TX2 is flatlined. We need something to break us out. How are we going to do it? And it's also about the resistance, the two members of the resistance who are surviving. You'll see in the music video. And they were taken prisoners by the vampire government. So there's two stories going on. That's the vampire government album story, and it's also Cam and I, being like, damn, we need to write a song. Years and years of failure starved the beast that was our rage. Honestly, that's bars. I wrote that because I've spent 10 years of my life at least failing, and I still feel like to this day I've failed at a lot of things. But all of that failure has been taking a weight on my stress and my mental health. And I feel like I have to blow up. This is our time, and it's been too long. This is like the end. This is the end of us. And the only saving grace for me is your still unshattered strength. Um, this is kind of like honestly, sometimes I do this in lyrics and I'm sorry. Sometimes I take like a jab at Cam within the lyrics. And that's what these lines were, but they were also as the characters. I said the only saving grace for us is your still unshattered strength. But how long will your ignorance blind you from our fate? Now that was at Cam. I'm not gonna lie. I love you, Cam. He's sitting next to me. But I remember sitting when I was writing that line, thinking to myself, like, damn, bro, he just really doesn't get it. We're fucked. We are so fucked. And yet Cam over here is always hopeful and still believing in it. I'm like, Cam, we're so fucked. So that was that line right there. But it's also in the story, it's really interesting. Cam plays that character who is thinking that, and I play the opposite, where anyways, there's like one character who's planning the way out, who still has hope, and there's one who gave up hope, who's like saying that line. And then here's the chorus is, this is the end of us, searchlights shining through the dust. And that's this vision I had where these characters are stuck in this vampire camp where they're slowly killing off the humans who refuse to choose the vampire army and converting the rest into vampires. And there's like searchlights. There's this beautiful, like, giant scene, and you'll see it. There's a prison and all of these things. And it's like this visual I saw. We will die inside these walls. That is like the hopelessness these characters and I was feeling in the walls of the room. This is the end of us. And then because you and me were never meant to see beyond the walls, the grass and the green, was about the characters kind of giving up hope in the story, and also about me giving up hope, feeling like Cam and I were never meant to be the artists who got famous. We were never meant to be the kids who succeeded. We were always meant to in every single way. The industry didn't want us here. Nobody wants us here. So many bands hate us. So many people hate us. Nobody wants us to be where we're at. We were not meant to be the chosen child. And that was me saying we weren't meant to get out of this. The walls, the grass, and the green. That's that lyric. Then we have verse 2. Eyes can only lie so well, but lips leak gasoline. I just generally don't trust people's words. And I like to read people's eyes. So I wrote that lyric from that. But I also was writing this from the perspective of one of the survivors who is talking to the other survivor, doubting him, doubting everything he says. Into the fire that consumes until it hits concrete. I feel like life is just chaos and fire, and it sucks. And I feel like you could put your heart into something just for it to fall apart. And that's what that line was. And the jumpsuits that they made us wear and the shackles at my feet are a metaphor for the shackles that are everything that is TX2, the joke, the meme, the band that no one thinks is going to make it. are the last thing that you'll ever see before God and I speak. Now, that was from the character saying to the other character, we will die inside these walls in this prison. I've accepted it. Why can't you? That's cool. And then we go back to chorus two. Now, the bridge of the song. If I told you what happens in the story of the bridge, I feel like, quite frankly, it would take away from the music video. So tomorrow, you will be seeing the rest of the story. Um, but I mean, the rest of the story from here. Two prisoners, two members left of the resistance at this point. The rest have been killed off. Um, this is you'll see the rest of the story tomorrow. That's what that bridge is about. I'll do a little bit of a breakdown. The genius lyrics are "The End of Us," Black Veil Brides, TX2. If you want to go look those up. For everyone else, I just want to say thank you again. Um, this is the biggest moment we've ever had. I hope you guys all feel proud. I mean, Black Veil Brides is huge. That band is undeniable. This is the most viral post we've had in our lives today. And it's thanks to all of you. So know that we are doing it. And even when it does feel like it is the end of us and that this is your only chance, it's not. Life keeps going no matter what, even when you're gone. So the good news is that while you're here and while shitty things happen, life will keep going. And you just need to go with it. And that's what I do. Every time I get knocked down, I have the choice to stay knocked down or come back up. And I promise you, I will always keep getting back up if you guys do the same. Now, everyone, blow up the chat. They will not erase us because I need you to understand and feel this too. This is more than music. This is a fucking movement. This is my life. This is everything I've spent my life building. And this is our time. They will not erase us. Stick up for each other. For all of the bullying you see from the chronically online emo teenagers or adults that never made it in a band on these posts, call that shit out. Stick together. We have strength in numbers. I'm asking you X's, if you are able, stick up for us. And for everyone else, the end of us is out now. Go blow it up. Go tell everyone and keep reposting everything you see. Thank you again, X's. And remember, they will not erase us. That honestly, that was such a good speech right there as an Endra. I'm not even, this is me just telling you guys that was fucking gas. I hope someone screen recorded that. But for everyone else, they will not erase us. I should have ended it earlier. Goodbye.